before anything else. Let me say this, some rivalries aren't born in the playoffs. They're born in interviews. Back in July 2023, just before the FIBA World Cup, Anthony Edwards sat down for a quick Q&A. Confident as ever, he dropped a subtle wish. "I want the Golden State Warriors in the 2024 playoffs." At that point, he had never even won a playoff series. But it wasn't just about competition, it was personal. One name, Draymond Green. Draymond's been known for running his mouth almost as much as he runs the floor. Trash talk. It's in his DNA. From podcasts to TV analyst gigs, he's become a loud voice off the court, constantly throwing shade at other players, and Edwards wasn't a fan of that. Anthony, nicknamed Ant-Man, has a way of multiplying both buckets and attention. Ever since he cleaned up his look and sharpened his game, it's like the league's been watching him grow in real time. And now, after almost 2 years, he's getting his wish. Warriors versus Timberwolves. Edwards versus Curry. Draymond versus everybody. They faced off 14 times in the regular season. Steph's up 8-6. Not exactly a blowout. Since that interview in 2023, Edwards won the first 3. Steph took the last 3. Dead even in their last 6 games. The tension. Palpable. Steph himself said it, facing Minnesota is tough, especially with Ant-Man on the floor. And he knows it firsthand, they were teammates on Team USA last year. But the real story. It runs deeper than Edwards and Steph. This matchup is loaded with backstories and drama. Charles Barkley, never shy to make a bold call, already picked Minnesota to take the series, all because of Edwards. But rewind to November 2023, and you'll remember why this series feels like a grudge match. That's when Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert clashed, physically and verbally. That tension hasn't gone away. This playoff series will be just their second postseason meeting, but the beef is well-aged. Draymond once mocked Gobert for crying over an All-Star snub, called him soft, and reminded everyone that he beat Rudy for DPOY back in 2017. Their online jabs? Legendary. Draymond on TV feels like a roast session, and Rudy's often the main course. And speaking of bad blood, let's not forget Jimmy Butler. Minnesota still remembers the storm he left behind. He clashed with teammates, Wiggins, KAT, and earned a reputation for, let's say, getting a little too personal with locker room dynamics. Butler led the Timberwolves back to the playoffs in 2018 after a 14-year drought. He brought the fire, the chaos, and the wins. When he left, Minnesota disappeared again, until the arrival of a new Jordan son, Anthony Edwards. Not by blood, of course, but in attitude, in killer instinct. Edwards has that MJ energy. And now, the Wolves are back, and Butler's back in the building. It's been 1,250 days since Jimmy Butler last played in Minnesota. Last time, November 24, 2021, when fans booed him loud enough to shake the stands. Yeah, that was still during the pandemic. Some Minnesota fans haven't forgotten, and they definitely haven't forgiven. Even more drama? Dante DiVincenzo. Remember, he played for the Warriors during the 2023 season. Loved it there. Didn't want to leave. But he declined his player option due to CBA tax rules and headed to the Knicks for a better contract, $50 million worth. Ironically, his stint with the Warriors made that deal possible. And in a twist of fate, that trade helped send Karl-Anthony Towns to Golden State. Full circle. So here we are. Golden State Warriors versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Old wounds. New grudges. And one rising star, Anthony Edwards, ready to write his legacy. This isn't just a playoff matchup. It's revenge. It's validation. It's unfinished business. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next. And hey, there's another video right now on your screen. Click it and keep the story going.